This is my get home bag. It stays in the back of the truck 100% of the time, and I probably use it at least once a month. During hunting season, probably use it 3-4 times a month, all right? Today I'm gonna switch out this bag for the new to me, Trident 32 from Vanquest. This is the Ibex 35. The Trident 32 solves a challenge that I had with this one. It's not the bag's fault, it's just kind of the way that I store it, and I'll get into that in just a minute. I'm not necessarily gonna go through everything that's in this bag. Okay, I've got a video on that already. I'll put a card right up here on the screen. You can check that out if you want to. But let's go ahead and get this stuff switched out and talk about that Trident 32. All right, so we got everything switched over, and it probably wasn't actually a good idea. Now, I say that kind of joking. This is a 32 liter. That was a 35 liter. I actually have room for a lot more stuff in here than surprisingly what I had in here. This one, let me open the Ibex up. The Ibex has 2 pouches here, and then is pretty much just a big, huge open space on the inside, all right? So it left me having to affix stuff to the Velcro over here on this side. There is a slot in the back here, and there's a couple of little transparent pouches here, but for the most part, it's just a big dump pouch, all right? And the downside of that, it was when it was over here and I needed something out of it, I had to pull it out and I had to open it up, and God forbid something was at the bottom, had to get all the way down into the bottom of this thing, clamshell it all the way open to get that. It didn't have, and it does have pockets on each side, so that was pretty much the organization that it had. And I know some of you are probably wondering, what building is this? You guys have never seen this before. So I am about halfway through a new 30 by 30 garage, all right? So it's 30 feet from there to there, it's 30 feet from here to here, and it's 10-foot tall ceilings on the inside. I've got an entire office / studio space. You can see the stairwell back there on the upstairs, so lots of cool content to come. It's gonna take me a while to finish all that, so more to come on that, but that's where I'm sitting right now. All right, but the Trident, by contrast, has a lot more organization built into it. So there is a pouch here, there's a pouch here with both an inner as well as kind of a slim outer compartment. There is a pouch on the side as well as kind of like a water bottle holder on the side, as well as a compartment in here. And look, I don't even have anything in there. I've got so much more room for stuff in this one. God forbid I ever have to carry this thing home. It's got an access door here, which I'll talk about in a second, and it also has a concealed compartment in the back. Now, it does have a waistband cummerbund system. I took that off for storage in the truck here, and I stuck it back in that compartment, all right? It does have a side carry handle. It has a really nice top carry handle that's well padded. It does have a sternum strap with a rape whistle, because in end times, you just never know. It has MOLLE on both sides, on the front right here, as well as loop Velcro on the front, top and bottom. It also has several lashing points on the sides, all right? You can see inside this pouch here, I have my axe, I have a big knife, and I have them lashed through one of the lashing points here. But this side is specifically why I'm switching. So as I mentioned, I have like one of those built right MOLLE metal panel things over here on the side. I keep it strapped to that, so it sits in this position right here. And with this bag, I used to have to tear the whole thing out, open it up, get in the bottom, whatever. This one, the side of it opens up and gives you access to everything inside the main compartment. So I can access everything from the side without having to tear the whole bag out of the truck. And it comes with all these little orange dividers that you see here. All right, so you can keep things really separated. If I need my fire kit, easily accessible. These are gear pods, pretty cool. Keeps everything waterproof. If I need, I think there's baby powder in here and stuff like that. Moleskin, things for hiking. Really, really easily accessible directly from the side. Now, despite the Ibex being 3 liters bigger, I had a pouch mounted on the outside, and that was because I could not fit it on the inside, all right? As I mentioned, there was very few external storage compartments on the Ibex as opposed to the Trident. So I got a lot of stuff just stuffed in other areas here. And again, the reason this was a bad idea is because look at all the space that I'm not using. There's so much room in here that this thing was busting at the seams, and it's 3 liters bigger. I've got tons of extra space in this one. So again, God forbid I ever have to carry this thing home, because if I fill it up, it's gonna be heavy. But the contents that are in here have pretty much been what I have run in my get home bag for 4, 5, 6 years, something like that. So very few times has this had to change. I usually use batteries, or I've got the med kit in the truck now. There's another one back in there. But I can easily throw a medical kit in here or attach it to the side. And if you haven't seen these things, I think they're called speed sticks or something like that, the Molly speed sticks. Man, these are from Vanquest also. These are awesome. Check those out. That's it, guys. That is the update, the new get home bag. So hopefully this will last me the next 5, 6, 7 years till Vanquest comes out with something new. So I'm gonna post a link in the description below. I'm gonna put a promo code right here on the screen if you guys wanna check this out. Appreciate your time watching as always. Keep an eye out for the shop here as it comes to life. I've got a big workbench and a bar that's going over here and some fun stuff, man cave kind of stuff upstairs. So stay tuned for that. Lots more content to come. Appreciate your time watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one.